Hello, everyone, and welcome to Aurora Finance 2.0. I'm extremely excited today to demonstrate a new finance structure and how simple this will make your workflow in Aurora. Let's quickly jump over and take a look at some of the things we will review today. We will look at how users will be able to immediately calculate savings as you design, quickly pick the right financing options, easily add incentives and create those custom incentives. And finally, speak your customer's language and help them understand what their potential savings may look like. Immediately calculate your savings as you design. Users will now be able to view bill offset along with production values directly in the design interface, as well as analyze the avoided cost as you design. Quickly pick the right financing options. As always, users will be able to configure any type of loan in Aurora, including mortgage-style loans, bullet or balloon loans, interest only, and no payment loan options. Configure your PPA, save the upfront payment, the rate per kilowatt hour, and the PPA escalation rate. Users will also still be able to configure lease options. Easily add your incentives. Use customizable templates to quickly add your most commonly used incentives. We'll take a look at the incentives available in our database and quickly customizing your own incentive. Speak your customer's language. Help your customers understand what that potential savings looks like for their project life. Use new placeholders to automatically pull in financing values in words your customers will easily understand. And brand new, add your dealer fee to the system cost. Aurora will now allow users to add the dealer fee to the system cost of a project. Now let's quickly jump over into Aurora and take a look at some of those changes. As always, you'll be directed right to your projects page, where you'll have a list of your projects. And we'll navigate over to the general settings of our Aurora account. Not only account administrators will be able to make the configuration to the configuration changes, and under our general settings, you may notice we now have two brand new sections under our applications, projects and financing. In the project section, administrators will be able to set utility escalation rate and tax rates on an organization level. These rates will apply to every project in your account, but can be updated on a project-by-project basis as well, and we'll take a look at how to do that in just a moment. Quickly select whether this will be a residential or commercial project. Update the utility escalation rate. In setting tax rates, if any feed-in tariffs or savings are going to be taxed, what that tax rate is and whether it's on a national or local tax rate. Once we've saved our default project settings, we'll jump over to our new financing section, where users will be able to save default finance settings. Again, we can select whether we'd like to take a look at this on a residential or commercial project level. We'll quickly add our incentives. We can select from the incentives available in our database or create our own custom incentive. And we can create cost-based incentives, performance-based incentives, system-sized, and fixed amount incentives. Set your project life. If the utility bill savings or feed-in tariffs are taxed, we'll go ahead and check this box off. We'll be able to set our system and maintenance. Update our inverter life, and if any discount rates will be applied. On the commercial side, we'll be able to update operations and maintenance and add our depreciation on a national and local level as well. Now that we've saved our default finance settings, let's navigate over to our database section and configure our finance products. For users who have used our finance templates in the past, you may notice that we have a new updated finance products section. We will be adding our finance options here. Quickly click Add New Financing. Give our finance product a name. Create. And under this general settings for this finance product, we will be able to update that name, set the project type, whether it's residential or commercial, and the finance type, whether it's going to be a loan, a PPA, or a lease. Let's go ahead and save this and add our loan. We'll go ahead and give our loan again the same name. Set that principal amount and add in our dealer fee. We'll go ahead and add in our dealer fee and click the box, Add Dealer Fee to System Cost. Is the interest tax deductible? And select one of the loan types. Again, we have mortgage style loan. We can configure mortgage style loans, bullet loans, interest only, and no payment options. Once we've identified the loan type, we'll go ahead and set the interest rate and the duration of the loan. We do have the option of adding a prepayment. And as I configure my loan product, I do have a quick summary down here of what I have configured. Every time I make a configuration change here, my summary will update. I could also choose to lock this loan, and once it's been locked, any changes to the loan will have to be made under the database section. Once we've saved our loan type, let's quickly jump over into our projects and take a look at the changes in our project section. First off, in our consumption profile, users will be able to now not only set the utility for the utility provider and the rate, but they'll be able to select the post-solar utility provider and the post-solar utility rate as well, and save any utility rate escalation as well. We'll jump over to the design. And once our system design and site model have been complete, We'll go ahead and simulate our project. Where we'll now be able to see production values, our annual production, estimated production, as well as the energy offset. And now we will be able to quickly see utility bill savings as well, average monthly savings, and that bill offset listed there as well. Users will be able to update the utility rate, pre and post solar, and update any net surplus compensation that may apply. There is a quick snapshot of the design of our project and savings listed on the top right as well. System size, our estimated production, and estimated savings. Once the site model system design for our project has been completed, we'll go ahead and jump over into pricing, set the pricing, and then let's take a look at our financing. Once in financing, we'll be able to see our default settings that we saved earlier, including the incentive that we saved and our configuration, our default configuration. We can certainly edit the incentive and add additional incentives, as well as update any configuration figures as well. We can change the project life, update our degradation, set our inverter replacement cost, inverter life, and discount cash flow. Our cash finance option will always run, which will list out our lifetime savings, cash payments, year one monthly savings, system cost, and payback period. Users still will be able to export a detailed summary of the savings and costs for this project and see the graph on a cumulative or annual cash flow. We'll go ahead and add new financing by clicking this Add Financing button here. We'll go ahead and select our finance option that we created earlier. You will be able to see a list of the finance project options that you've selected on the same page, making it easier for you to compare. Let's go ahead and run our. And once we've run our analysis, we'll be able to compare those two options side by side. Once completed, we'll finally jump over to our documents section where we will be able to generate our final proposal for our customer. Let's take at some of our additional resources. The customer success team is always here to help you. Please feel free to email us at support@aurorasolar at any time. And you can also select to speak with a support representative by clicking the question mark icon right next to your name. You could speak to your dedicated customer success analyst, schedule some time to speak with them. And as always, we have our help center and learn videos available to assist you as well. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for joining me on today's demonstration.